This one's scary. True Draco support from Doom of Dimension. Okay. I mean, we just recently got Masterpiece back and it did nothing. But True Draco is a scary deck to receive support because it's one of the best decks to play with Floodgates. So here we go. Let's go in. Let's see what we've got. We've got Masterpiece, the True Drake Overlord. A new Masterpiece retrain. Level 10 Dark Worm. Requires 3 tributes to normal summon face up. But you contribute continuous spell traps you control as well as monsters. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect in hand or field and you control this tribute summoned card, quick effect, you can negate the activation and if you do, destroy that card. If this tribute summoned card is destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect while it's in its owner's control, you can skip your opponent's next main phase. I am gonna be honest with you. I would probably have an issue with this card if it was in any other archetype, because I am not a fan of like, you know, this type of effect, because it's just like, hey, negate Nibiru and keep comboing. However, this is True Draco, right? This is True Draco. This card is not even good in True Draco because you don't care about like that type of interaction, you know, like you don't want to negate a Nibiru on your turn and then keep comboing in True Draco. And yeah, it's a disruption on the opponent's turn, but I'm gonna be honest with you, this is like tributing 3 cards in True Draco to negate 1 card on your opponent's turn is legit just too fair of an interaction in True Draco specifically. Right? Like this is just like something, this is a type of gameplay that True Draco does not want to play. I would like to tell you right now that this card was interesting and that True Draco really wants those small interactions. Unfortunately, historically, True Draco has really been a deck of like flip skill drain, activate Monarch's Erupt or whatever. And then what's the point of having a monster negate on the field that you tributed 3 cards for? Right? Like, I think this card is like legit worse than Masterpiece in almost any way, and Masterpiece hasn't made the deck good, so yeah. The second effect is kind of interesting because it means that if your opponent runs over it, basically their turn ends, right? They can't go to main phase 2. This is an interesting type of effect to have on a card like this. Because if you want to, let's say you want to outplay the negate by attacking over it first, you lose your main phase 2. I think that's an interesting design, but that's about it. You can also crash it to skip their main phase 1, yeah. But it's eh. Okay, next up we have Mariamne Paradox, the True Draco Phoenix Knight, level 6 Wind Worm. Contribute summon this card face up. You contribute a continuous spell trap you control instead of a monster. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can destroy 1 other True Draco or True King card in your hand or face up field, and if you do, special summon this card to either field. If this card is normal or special summoned from the hand, banish the top 4 cards of your deck. Okay. Malice support? Dude. You go this and Malice. It's like Zombie Vampire for Malice. This feels more like a True King card than a True Draco card, right? This feels more like you're supposed to be able to pop your True Kings with this because they trigger when they're destroyed. But then I guess you want to give it to your opponent, so you banish 4 cards from their deck. This feels like this feels like the type of card that maybe could have even been out like in 2016 or 17, whenever they printed these for the first time. I think 17. And we still probably wouldn't have played it. Thrust Enabler? Okay, sure. Yeah, true. It does make Thrust live if you give it to your opponent. It's like the type of card where I'm not going to call it terrible, but I just feel like it's not good enough. I just feel like it's not good enough. Dracos Standoff, continuous spell. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. When this card resolves, you can add a True Draco, or a True King Monster, or a Draco Slayer, or Drake Overlord Pendulum from your deck to your hand. Okay, okay, this is good. Now we're talking, right? This is a good card. This is a good card. This is a good card regardless of the other two. Like this one you play in True Draco, you play it in even any True King deck, you play it in Draco Slayer, potentially. You play it in anything that plays Drake Overlord. This is just a good card. If a face-up True Draco and or True King monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the grave, target one of them, place it face-up in your spell trap as a continuous spell. Okay, you know what? This is a good card. But I don't think it's searchable. Yeah, but it is the searcher. It does the searching. It's a consistency card. If you're playing it in True Draco, it gives you a search plus you have a continuous spell to tribute later. Yeah, it's a good card. Even if you can't search it, it's still a good card. You could play it in Pendulum Slop to search your Draco Slayers, which is cringe. But we don't have Electromite in TCG, so it's probably fine. No, I don't have much to say about this card. This card's good. If you play any of these decks, you're gonna play this card. Period. You know, is it enough to make the deck good? Is a different question. But this card is good for sure. Can't recycle it with Draco Phoenix, which is probably for the best. That's kind of like something that honestly they probably could have done it that way, where it counted to towards the draws for Heritage and the Draco Phoenix recycle. They probably could have made it that, but then it would have been really good, right? If this was called True Draco Standoff, then it would probably have been, maybe it would have been too good then, right? If it counted for the Heritage draws and all that stuff. I think it's already good enough as it is, probably. Yeah. Why are we attacking Pendulum? Why are we not attacking Pendulum more often?